Ready again. And they're off. Untidy start. Heliotrope String of Lights were messy. Off the mark, so too was Grandiosa. Time for Love, one of the first to show. Eternal Optimist has designs on a handy spot. Fatal Gem right in there as well. Wedding Bells in the pink sits about 2 lengths off the leader against the inside. La Chanel, orange jacket, white sleeves and cap. Races alongside Watch My Tail. They lock in a midfield position. Then comes Grandiosa and Flamboyant Flyer. They together just behind midfield. 2 back to String of Lights. Then comes Gold Jet and finally Heliotrope, who's under a ride already at the back of the field. They've taken the corner turn. Went past the 1,000 metres mark, and it's Time for Love in front by around a length. Eternal Optimist in the orange sleeves and cap is second. Then comes Fatal Gem, Wedding Bells. They together midway down the turn. Watch My Tail alongside La Chanel. They race around 4 lengths off the leader, and they sharing fifth. Then comes String of Lights, the pink jacket and white cap. Next best is Flamboyant Flyer, Grandiosa. Further back to Gold Jet and Heliotrope at the end of the field, just through the final 600 metres. Time for Love over Eternal Optimist. Then comes Fatal Gem, blue jacket, white cap, 2 lengths adrift. Wedding Bells well teed up towards the inside. Watch My Tail. Then comes La Chanel. They followed by Flamboyant Flyer, but they go to the final 300 metres, and Time for Love went again, just tightens the screw, but Fatal Gem is on the chase in the middle of the course. They've left Eternal Optimist back in third with Wedding Bells. Here's Fatal Gem putting it all together and going to be hard to stop going into the closing stages. Fatal Gem wins. Second goes the way of Time for Love. Eternal Optimist was third. Then came Wedding Bells in fourth. So let's have a look at the head-on. The winners towards the left-hand side, the blue sleeves and the white cap, got into a handy position, probably needed to get closer to the rail, wanted to get closer to the rail, but that made no difference whatsoever. Well-balanced ride by apprentice Keratila Kachedi, who spent the weekend here in Cape Town, and hopefully we'll be seeing a little bit more of him. Very promising apprentice indeed.
Race 6 has been won by number 8, Fatal Gem, the daughter of Master of My Fate. Well done to Essen Gorzi. He looks after him and receives his 1,000 rand. Thank you to Cape Racing and Hollywood Bets. Brett Crawford, the conditioner, and Brett step up in trip, and she didn't have it all that easy around the bend, but rounded her race off well.
Yeah, she's actually had a few horrific draws in her last couple of starts. Today, 8 was a bit better. Obviously committed to get into a nice place, and then obviously they slowed the pace up a bit, which I don't think really suited her. But she did appreciate the step up in trip. So, he put her in a good position, got her nice and balanced, and at the top of the straight she always travelled well, and she always looked a winner. So I'm very happy she showed that type of work at home. So nice for her to bring it back onto the track, and just well done to Drakenstein. Nice to have Kevin on course, and I'm sure they'll be happy. She's definitely a filly that will keep improving as she gets older. So I think we'll have a bit of fun with her.
Brett, well done.
Thank you.
Next up, Maricela's going to chat to me, and not the first time, and hopefully not the last. Well done for the win.
No, thanks a lot. Obviously, a big thank you to Mr. Crawford. Again, he called me to come down for these 2 meetings, and I'm truly grateful to be getting the opportunities.
With regards to, when you really got going in the straight, did she just keep on finding quite comfortably?
Yeah, obviously she gave me a beautiful kick top of the straight, and she just kept on finding, and obviously I just gave her one to keep her mind onto the job, and so that she can finish off the race quite nicely, and she did that. She did it very comfortably.
If you can compare Joburg racing compared to Cape Town, the pace, does it differ quite a bit?
Yes, it does. Obviously, they do go a little bit slow sometimes, but in Joburg they do go quite fast sometimes. So there is a bit of difference, but I think I'll just get used to it.
And regarding which one you prefer, that's the question I'm getting to.
No, I don't prefer any. I would say actually both of them, they are good centers. I really do appreciate riding both, and I would just like to keep on traveling and getting here and obviously in Joburg and just spreading my wings and see where I can get.
Well, these winners most certainly are helping that cause. All the best. Well done.
Thanks a lot. And obviously a big thank you to Mr. Crawford, a big thank you to Drakenstein, and a big thank you to the Academy and to my sponsors winning from.
Well done.
Thanks.
There you. Well done to Maricela, and then Kevin Somerville's coming across from Drakenstein. Well done for the win to you, and obviously the entire Drakenstein team, Mrs. Rupert.
Yeah, thanks, Vicky. Yeah, obviously, congratulations to Gaynor. Yeah, she's a very well-bred filly, so thanks to Brett and his team, done a really good job with her. I think she's enjoyed, the track conditions today and the step up to a mile. So it's nice to see she's progressive. I think she's got, plenty of scope about her. So, and Marcella rode a beautiful race. So, it was point and shoot, and she did a good job.
She did indeed. And I think also the nice thing about, as Brett said, she's going to continue to progress as she gets on with it and the months go by.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, she's Pink Tourmaline's sister, very different physically to her. But she's a nice progressive filly, and hopefully she can go on from here.
Well done, Kevin.
Thanks very much. Thank you, Vicky.
There you go. That's Kevin Somerville representing Drakenstein Stud. Drakenstein being both the breeders and owners. Well done to Mrs. Rupert and all at Drakenstein. Number 8, Fatal Gem. And she's a daughter of Master of My Fate. She wins race 6.